looking at is a man with 2 HBO specials, 1 Showtime special, and 1 Comedy Central highlight. All recorded on my DVR at home, and I can't wait to get there to watch it. Now, you don't know who the hell I am. You know, there's nothing worse than a Prius driver in traffic. It's like they're always angry. It's like they have constant road rage. You guys get road rage? Of course you do. We all do. But I recently learned something about myself. I'm pretty tolerant of other drivers. What gets under my skin, what gives me road rage, are the other people in my own car. They make me say things like, "Don't let me come back there!" "I will turn this car around." Of course, my go-to at the moment is, "I'll wreck this car right now and end it all!" They don't let me drive the church van anymore. Oh, the truth on this mic. Having traveled the world and had a chance to learn a handful of words from various different languages, why I've always found it to be fascinating is because the English language needs a lot of help. And the proof can be found in our children. They do everything they can to spice up the English language. I'm a teacher, and I pick up on this. They truncate our words. They turn them into acronyms. They make a word that used to mean this, now mean this. And I take this home and I practice on my daughter. I tell my 15-year-old daughter, "Your eyebrows are on fleek." That means they look good. "No cap." That means I'm not lying. She thinks that I'm OD. That means I'm overdoing it. But I don't care because I think that she is lit. And that last word is the most interesting to me because I'm old and I've seen the entire evolution. You see, when I was a kid, it was legitimate. And then it was legit. And then it was too legit to quit. Now the kids say lit. For half a second, they test drove the word litty. Nobody liked that, so they went back to lit. And I'm glad they did. Because compared to litty, I think that lit sounds pretty damn legit. I'd even say it's too legit to quit. It sounds legitimate to me. Well, recently had a birthday party. Turned 6 years old. And when in Texas, you do as Texans do. You buy a fucking piñata. So I did. Probably the only decent place in town to get one, the supermercado. Now, having grown up in the Midwest, I thought these things should be shaped like donkeys or pigs or stars and be festive colored like they are in the cartoons. That's not how it is, though. Nah. I walked in and hanging from the rafters, they had Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Power Rangers, Powerpuff Girls, and even Disney princesses. Turns out they create these things based off of characters our children have grown to love. Clearly, they're not on the same page as their European brothers. You see, they also had paper mache characters. They call them effigies. And they beat them, they stab them, and burn them! You see, they create theirs based off of characters they hate. Armed with this knowledge, I cruised to the register, knowing I was not buying a piñata. No, I was buying an effigy. You see, I was buying Elsa. Oh, I hate Elsa. I love my daughter, though, so I took the thing home, raised it up. She hit it with everything she had. She said, "Ah!" I gave her another shot. "Ah!" It's alright, you can smile, smirk, giggle, or even laugh because you know that's the sound that a 6-year-old little girl makes when they hit a piñata. Not my boy, though. No, 15 years old. He brought the heat. He brought the hate. He was all boom, 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 boom. And I guess I was getting into it because I was all, "Hit her again, son. Hit her again, son. Hit her." And I could feel all the parents' eyes shift towards me. I realized I was conveying a horrible message. So I started backpedaling as quickly as I could. I was all, "Let it go, son! Let it go, son! Let it go, son! Let it go!" God, I hate that movie. We accomplished a mission in the United States Air Force. They put us in a dormitory, what they call a dormitory. I don't call it a dormitory. Now, there was a very angry man in this little area, and he said, "Welcome to your dormitory. This is where you're going to sleep for the next 8 weeks. You have not earned the right to stand in my dormitory. Everybody get on your hands and knees." Now, 60 people were in this small area, and we're on our hands and knees. I'm going to call your bay, and I'm going to call a number. You will crawl down and around to your wall locker. But you will not go down the center aisle. The center aisle is God's land, and in this land I am your God. He's pretty big on himself, but I'm not going to say shit. He has his turn and face our wall locker. And then he goes to say, in the bottom drawer there is a lock. In that lock there is a key. Attached to that key is a chain. You will put that chain around your neck. You will not remove the key from the lock or the lock from the drawer. Now we're there. Hands and knees, looking at our wall locker chain like dogs. Turn around. Take the chain out of the lock. The corresponding number to that locker is on your bedpost. Touch your nose to it. This is where you sleep. And he has us lay in the position of attention. And he says a few things, turns off the lights and leaves. We're all at the position of attention, looking at the ceiling, going, "What the hell have we done?" And they come upstairs, like other TIs, they come in. And they check the only thing that they've given us. They walk around and they check our canteens. Nobody Nobody told us to empty our canteens, and we ain't doing shit nobody told us to do. So what they had us do was empty those canteens immediately right down our throats. Everybody's scared and nervous and has full bladders. Something's got to give, right? So slowly but surely, someone gets up. They're going to go to the bathroom. I'm not sure where this intercom is set, but there's that little violent man that was there when I got off the bus. He was listening because over the intercom he said, "Get back in bed! Get back in bed! Get back in bed!" Slowly throughout the night, our guys grew the courage and grew a skill set of walking softly like ninjas to the latrine, where they then pissed on the side of the tank in order not to make a single splash or noise. And then they walked back to their beds, and they got back in bed, laid in a position of attention because they're still scared and stupid, went to sleep. And I tell that because that is the second mission we accomplished in the United States Air Force. We learned to walk like ninjas and use the latrine in the dead of night without giving away our position. And thank you so much.